Is China helping Pakistan make a bioweapon? Are the two countries on a secret mission to develop biowarfare capabilities? We are asking these questions because last week the Indian authorities seized a Chinese shipment of internationally banned chemicals that was headed for Pakistan. The consignment was seized at the Kattupalli port in Tamil Nadu. It consisted of chemicals banned by international law, reportedly intended for Pakistan's biological and chemical warfare program. The shipment included orthochlorobenzylidene malonitrile, a chemical used as a tear gas and riot control agent. CS is a dual-use chemical listed under international agreements and India's export control list. For the unversed, the dual use refers to the ability of a good or technology to be used for multiple purposes, usually peaceful and military. While it has civilian applications as a riot control agent, the sheer quantity raised concerns about Pakistan's intentions. What does Pakistan intend to do with it? Was it meant for potential military use? According to reports, the consignment that was seized weighed 2,560 kgs. It originated from a Chinese company called the Chengdu Shichen Trading Company Limited. It was reportedly consigned to Rohel Enterprises, a Rawalpindi-based defense supplier in Pakistan. The Indian officials found the banned chemicals stored in 103 drums of 25 kgs each. The cargo was loaded on a vessel called Hyundai Shanghai, which was sailing under the Cyprus flag. The Karachi-bound vessel had reached the Indian port on May 8, 2024. After routine checking, the customs authorities detained the consignment as the chemical figured under India's export control list as a controlled substance. The shipment was seized under the provisions of the Customs Act 1962, as well as the Weapons of Mass Destruction and Delivery Systems Prohibition of Unlawful Activities Act 2005. And what's more, upon further investigation of the chemical, they found that the consignment was a listed substance under the Wassenaar arrangement. Just a quick backgrounder here. The arrangement is a voluntary export control regime. The arrangement, which was formally established in July 1996, has 42 members who exchange information of transfers of conventional weapons as well as dual-use goods and technologies. India is a signatory to this agreement. Pakistan and China are not. Officials say that the large quantity of shipment raised concern over its potential military use, more so given the ongoing internal conflicts in Pakistan. Remember, in Pakistan, security forces have been trying to suppress movements in restive Balochistan as well as Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The seizure of the consignment also coming amid reports that China is supplying other dual-use items to Pakistan. It also underscores the complicity of China in aiding Pakistan's military advancements. Now, this is not the first time. Previous incidents have pointed towards a pattern of China supplying dual-use items and controlled substances to Pakistan. In fact, earlier this year, in March, security agencies confiscated high-precision computer numerical control machinery that was destined for Pakistan's defense industry. And then in April, the US sanctioned 3 Chinese companies for supplying components to Pakistan's ballistic missile program. As you can see, the all-weather allies are clearly working overtime in blatant disregard of international regulations. The seizure of the machinery, of the CNC machinery earlier this year also shows how the two countries have blatantly violated these rules. Officials warn of the grave implications of such illicit activities by Pakistan and China. The possibility of overland routes being used for transferring sensitive equipment between China and Pakistan, adding another layer of complexity to this illicit collaboration. Officials who made the seizure expressed concern, the development indicating a proliferation network between China and Pakistan. Remember, Chinese companies are already supplying components to Pakistan's ballistic missile program. Therefore, this seizure of banned chemicals only further deepens the concerns over proliferation activities. From where we are sitting, Pakistan's covert activities, backed by China, pose a direct threat to regional stability as well as global security. It calls for urgent action by the international community to curb such proliferation efforts before it's too late. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.